wish that I ain't going nowhere. I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Ajaie Albert, your innovative cash flow creator, and I am here to give you the keys to wealth. It's very, very simple and it's easy to obtain. And we're out here to give this information to you so you can actually use it and apply it to your lifestyle so you can see the changes it's made for us as well as what it can do for you. So I got some very special guests on for tonight. So y'all actually be able to hear from them. All right, all right. So if y'all ready to hear this information, let's get this started. All right, so I am Ajaie Albert, and I'm representing the Extra Digit Movement. I have the sheer honor and pleasure to give you this presentation tonight. I love this information. It's actually made a huge change in my life, like I said, and these are wealth principles that are very simple that you can apply to your life today to see some sort of change for you, right? So what I'm gonna do, get this out of the way. All right, so we are the Extra Digit Movement. We're helping you increase your net worth one digit at a time. And we're doing that by we're talking about lifestyle and legacy. All right, so the extra digit concept is simple. There's 4 roadblocks that are keeping you from your wealth, right? And simple is a simple principle. It stands for shift, increase, multiply, protect, and leverage everything. So the first thing we want to go into is the F. F, you have to shift your money back from the entities that have been taking your money from you from the beginning. We are born in a society where we're taught certain things just by eyesight. But they didn't tell us that we could actually do these things ourselves. So when we first end up getting our jobs, we didn't know we opted into the tax system by signing a W-4. So the government tell the government how much taxes to take out of your paycheck. So if the government is putting you in debt, our first two roadblocks is taxes and debt. So taxes takes 1/3 of your pay, and then you have to go borrow from the bank. So the banks end up taking the second 1/3 of your pay. So if the government gets you into debt, shouldn't they get you out of debt? Right? So we're going to shift our income back to ourselves. Then we're going to increase your income, and we're going to discuss on how you multiply it, then protect it. And the reason you want to shift everything is to leverage everything. They have been leveraging you since conception, right? So the first thing they start doing is you end up going to buy baby stuff before the baby's even born. Now they're profiting off of you long before it. So the last 1/3 is actually taken by big business. So our shift principle, you're leveraging things you already are doing. Some of our people have already bought homes. We have Mr. Nita Patton. She's bought her dream home by using our experts. This is a done for you business. Everything is done for you by experts. Like I said, when you get sick, you go to a doctor. But when your car breaks down, you end up going to a mechanic. We all go to professionals for everything, but we no longer go to professionals for our money. So we're going to actually change that. And then we have Miss Don and Ruthie, right? So they have used everything within the membership. They actually just came by Cabo. They didn't have to rent an Airbnb because they own their Airbnb out there, right? So we all have cell phones. We all have homes. We all have utilities. These are the things you're already doing now by giving yourself a home-based business. We're not saying don't be happy. We're saying a job is good. Be happy with your job, but don't be satisfied with your job, right? So by adding a home-based business in with your current job, you can minimize your taxes with the things you're already currently doing. Right? So by having a W-2 or a job, which is a tax code for a job, you're taxed at 28 to 33%. So the scales are unbalanced and not in your favor. But we're going to shift that income back to you. Most Americans are overpaying taxes by $300 to $800 a month. What could $300 to $800 do a month? If any of y'all would be happy getting anywhere from $300 to $800 a month, let's put some threes in the chat. Let me see your excitement. Right? Who knows what a simple $300 to $800 a month could do for your future? That could change a lot for a lot of people, right? So we're going to shift those scales. We're going to shift. So now with a home-based business, you can balance the scales back into your favor, because now with a business, you can use your home, your car, the miles you drive in your car, the depreciation on your home, house, and car, and cell phone, your cell phone bill, your internet. All these things become tax deductions that you can now write off, so you can minimize that 28 to 33% down, so you have the money to invest. That's how we increase your income. And we all see that eventually you want to get into capital gain. Right? So now we put all that money back into your income, back into your household. Now, like you said, we all have children. That's another thing I might have missed. So you can shift. You're already giving your children money. So if you're going to give your children money, why not give them a paycheck? So now you can actually write off, give them a paycheck, put it into their bank accounts. You write it off. Now they go slide their card when it comes to sporting equipment, to birthdays, to Christmas. So you don't have to. You've already wrote it off in taxes. So you can minimize that amount, and then it stays in your house. Now you can invest not only for you, but you can start investing for your children. Right? So what is the solution to your problem is what we call a home-based business. That is the discussion we're here to talk about. So we have to add this to everybody's portfolio. This is needed no matter who you are, right? Because now you get the tax advantages. There's 476 tax advantages versus just working a W-2 and you maybe have 3 to possibly 7 tax deductions, right? Then you can hire your children. Why wouldn't you hire your children, right? Then you can leave a legacy. We're talking about unlimited income. So you can make more from home part-time than you can make working full-time on a job. You get time freedom and flexibility. We all want that, right? So we wanted to be able to spend our time going to our children's games and not going to work. And then we take control of everything, right? So for our business, starting a home-based business is a one-time $100. And then the membership is $149. So that totals one time $249 to get started in business. But I got a little secret for you come later on. But it's $100 to start your business and then $149 for all the experts. Right? So what we're going to talk about is experts. Now that we showed that you have a home-based business and you have those 475 tax deductions, now you want the experts to show you how to shift your money back to you and protect it and multiply it and increase it. So we're doing all those things so you can leverage everything. So our membership, our tax experts have saved over $144 million a year for our members, right? You could be a part of that. Then our eliminate your debt. We saved $2.3 billion. That's 52,000 years, 52,427 years to be exact, as you see. But that's a lot of years back into your time that you're not working to pay off debt. And you don't want to continue to work to pay off bills. Then we lower your bills. So now that cell phone bill, that internet bill, all those things, you upload it to our experts and they get you discounts month after month, year after year, as long as you have that bill. And we've saved our members $98 million. Right? That's a total increase. So think on the average per member is $2,187 a month. Right? So that's how we get that money back so you can shift it and start investing for you. And if you're not investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. So those are what we call 3 down. Now we got to go to the 1 up. Our 1 up method is now we increase your credit scores, right? So before I get started, we have an average 126-point increase. But I want all my people that are in the business right now in the chat, give me one of these things. Give me one of your 3 downs or your up. How much have they increased your credit score? And then show me how much they minimized your taxes and how much you got off on your bills. Let's let everybody know in the chat, this is what they're doing for you and your experts, right? So now you have your debt-free plan. Then you have your millionaire date. We're going to show you how many years of interest and years we're going to shave off your debt. They called me during COVID and told me I could reduce the mortgages on my homes. I went from a 3.75 down to 2.5, which saved me over $160,000 in interest that I was going to pay for years to come, right? So these experts are on your side. So we got the 3 down and we got the 1 up. So now we want to take that money and show you how to increase it. We don't just tell you you can increase it. We show you about the lifestyle you can have now, right? So you want more cash flow. You want those vacation homes. You want those dream cars. You want to be able to, I say gratitude is one of the best feelings in the world. You want to be able to give more, right? So you invest, right? So now that you have the availability of a whole new $2,000 a month to invest and to buy these things that you want, now you want to be able to, now we're in the multiplying section. So now our diversified cash flow account allows you to invest in multiple locations and grow at a rate that's outpacing inflation. But now we said also our business side of the house, let's just say now you got all these results and you want to actually tell somebody about it. Well, you can tell somebody about it and then you get a $50 sponsor bonus for every member you in. Then we said we want to do our 3+1, right? So if you get 3 members to say I'm in, and then 1 customer that just wants the expert, then you can start earning a daily residual guaranteed income, right? And you can do, if you do it at a fast pace, what we have is our momentum bonuses. So you can get anywhere from $150 to $900 if you do it with speed. And you don't have to recreate the wheel. All you got to do is be able to copy and paste. Right? So now we're talking about increasing your income. What if you actually got 12 members, right? So you got 12 people in the street. Now, the beautiful part is you don't have to be the one to introduce everybody to it. Let's just say you introduce it to 3 that are excited and they get some results and they start telling 1, then they tell 2, then they tell 3, and your team grows to 12. That means you didn't know any of these people. You didn't have to do the work. That's what we call leveraging everything, right? So now you're leveraging other people to help you increase your income. Now 12 equals $600 a month, right? So imagine most people car note just gone. An additional stream of revenue could eliminate your car notes. Now it's back in your household to invest, right? Then we have our performance bonus. Our performance bonus is $300 a week. So now say your team is growing at 6 people per week, then you can get an added bonus of $300 a week per your team growth, and you have to do none of the work. So this is our mentor's daily paycheck, just to show you how fast and how big this thing can grow, right? This is just one day of having a home-based business. And this is all additional revenue outside of our experts. This is not what the experts did. This is just him sharing the business, right? So you got a leadership bonus, $30. So the leadership bonus means somebody else put somebody in. They got the sponsorship bonus of $50, and then he has a leadership bonus of 30. So now you see 30, 30, 30, 50, 100. So now you got our daily guarantee. His daily guarantee is $1,000 a day. Now you can earn anywhere from $5 a day up to $15,000 a day. That's up to $450,000 a month. Who wouldn't mind in the chat just receiving, let's just say you lowballed it and hit 600. Who's going to be mad at $600 a day from home? If you want $600 a day from the phone home, just put some eights in the chat for me, right? Let's see how many people be excited to receive that kind of money from home part-time. We're talking about part-time, right? So I have a few people on here that I would like to share their testimony. I got a young cat here. Noah, are you here? Noah, if you're here, come off mute.
Yeah, I'm off mute.
There you go. There you go. Hey, so
Yeah.
Noah, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me how excited, what industry you work in.
Okay.
How excited are you, and what has the membership done for you so far?
Okay, so I'm in the Army. I'm a soldier. I've been in for about 2 years now. I'm a specialist. I'm excited. I was excited before I even saw any results. I was just excited about what you guys had to offer. And so I got into it, invited by Pastor Dudley and then being mentored by Mr. Ivory. And I was able to see that after putting and uploading my documents, just utilizing the membership, I was able to see an increase of $200 on my LES, which is my soldier's pay stub. And I was able to see my credit score go up 40 points, which I'm currently taking screenshots of these and documenting it and sharing it with others, saying like, hey, this thing works. And every day, like I keep saying, like right now I was able to bring it in. Well, in the last 3 weeks, I was able to bring in about 4 people and a member, just to experience what I'm experiencing. And now I don't even pay for my membership no more. It's completely free, and I get $150 a month. And I keep seeing that daily guarantee, $5 a day, $5 a day. But I don't see it as $5 a day. I just see it as one day it's gonna be $50 a day, $50 a day, $50 a day. So if I keep getting a roll on, I'm just documenting the story, trusting the process, I'm gonna get to where I need to be.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah,
So first off, how old are you?
20 years old.
You're 20 years old and you have
Yes,
a residual income and a free business.
yes.
You're still young and growing. So you have the luxury of time. So it doesn't matter how long it's take you to get there. You're gonna get to that $15,000 a
I'm
day,
gonna
right?
get to it regardless. Yes, sir.
Hey man, you are doing great and amazing things. I love your energy. I love what you bring. Keep sharing and keep growing the way you are, man. You're gonna be up here doing a lot of big things, man. We appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, all right. I have a Mar the Watches White. Are you there? All right, then I got my mentor Don Wilson. Don Wilson is, like I said, you seen him on the slides earlier. Don, can you come up to the stage and let's talk?
Hey, can you hear me, AJ?
Yes, sir. We have you. We have you.
Hey, first and foremost, thanks for having me on. And huge shout out to Noah. I wish, at 20 years old, I was doing, what that young man is doing. I would be even further along than where I'm at now. But definitely grateful to just share the stage and share the platform. So, taking full advantage of this membership about 5 years ago now, the experts were able to bring about $960 a month back into our household, right? So about a $12,000 a month annual increase into my household. Improved my wife's credit scores from a 616 to an 816. My credit score went from a 787 to an 834. So we're both 800 credit score club members. We were able to pay down almost 100 grand worth of debt. We purchased a couple of parcels of land out in Southern California, 10 acres of land out in Puerto Rico, a condo in Cabo, six-figure memorabilia collection, DCA, a DCA account, two private reserve accounts, just every aspect of the membership, that we have. And then the best part about it was this year being able to wrap it all up in a trust, right? So now we literally own nothing and control everything, right? And then just being able to have a 4-figure a month residual income coming in, that we use that is kind of like anyway money, right? And so this membership is just honestly changed my life. It's changed my life, my wife's life. We able to travel the world, and do some of the things that we always thought about. And it's because we decided to take a chance, right, and invest in our future. So anybody that's on this call, I highly encourage you guys, take full advantage of it, because this information is life changing and everybody needs it. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you, AJ, and keep doing a great job as well, sir.
Hey, like I said, I appreciate you actually being one of my mentors in this business and expanding my vision. I actually got to go out with Cabo here with him a few weeks ago. So he's still expanding my vision and everything. So
Hey man,
like I said, I
glad
appreciate all
glad
you
to
do.
have you. Yeah, glad to have you out there, man. Glad you got a chance to to be a part of the entire experience. And yeah, appreciate you coming out there for that too as well. Thank you.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, audience, this is all he did so much with just the experts. Then he has what we call, if you're old, we call it mailbox money. All right, well, for young folks, we call it free direct deposits. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to work. So we want you to get into this organization and start understanding some of the wealth principles that were not taught to us, and use these experts to take advantage, right? So imagine all of these luxuries you can do. You heard the testimonies. You know what I'm saying? So what is, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning stages, you're able to buy some nice cars, you're able to get a new house, houses paid off in full, student loans gone, luxury vehicles, trips and vacations, flying private jets, getting yachts. You know what I'm saying? It's anything you can possibly dream of is actually available to you just by shifting your mindset with a simple principle that we're teaching you here tonight, right? So we have Clovell, you know what I'm saying, eliminated $69,000 worth of debt. So just because I invited a few people on here, our testimonies are limitless. Yeah, he put $400 a month back in his pay. He's in the 800 club, residual income. Then you said, now Don mentioned protecting your money. We wrapped it all up in a trust, right? Our experts, there's two things you got to know about having a trust, and our experts are going to make sure that it's right and done for you, right? We have Gerald Parker, 2-star regional, one of our residual millionaire ring earners. We have Trevor and Shirley Thompson, 900 monthly residual income. They're residual ring club earners. Our Cashflow Christie, she is killing the game. She was the first female millionaire residual ring club earner. She actually designed the rings for you ladies. I can't really say what, I got an old thing, but them diamonds, y'all know what we talking about. She put some diamonds in there for y'all. Then we have Shayna. Shayna, one of the hardest working sweet ladies I've ever met in my life. She's a millionaire residual ring club earner. She is killing the game for us. Then we have Charles and Judith Ivory. This is a family that is actually killing it. Their son is absolutely amazing. Cameron's 6 years old now, and he has a residual income and is paying for his own private school and his own investments. Then we have our mentor, Brian Bean. He's bought 20 acres of land in downtown Atlanta, which is unheard of. Then he added another 3 acres to it. He has an amphitheater on it. It's blowing up. He has condos in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? He's the top #1 fastest income earner in 8 months. He got the ring in less than 8 months. It's absurd. Like I said, he's actually developing his land called Bean Acres. He's making 2 Airbnbs on the property. He's leveraging his property. So his check from MWR may be one of the smallest checks he gets per day, because now he's able to leverage that income into other things. Now he's renting his land out for, you got ATVs, you can go fishing. There's movies, commercials being done all on his land that are making him and his son, Kai's another 20-year-old that is actually in the game, killing it himself. That's the design of the amphitheater he's building. He'll be able to rent that out. We'll be able to go out there, right? So, like I said, all of this is done for you. So most people are thinking about, well, what business am I getting? Well, you're looking at it. This is the business, right? So can you leverage us? We do all the training. All you got to do is be able to invite. Imagine being able to invite somebody to one of our trainings, our educations, our live in training person, and let them receive the information themselves. Because the brain is a thing, you know what I'm saying? It's only going to be a certain amount of percentage that you can take home yourself, right? So you have to be present for the education, because what you get out of this meeting may not be what they need out of it. So you can't take it back to them. They, you know what I'm saying? They have to be a part of this training, and it's all done for you. So I'm about to close this out. I think I'm just about where. Now we have two types of people. Like I said, those that want to be a number two just want the membership. That membership is only $149 a month. $149 a month, and you get all the experts to do everything that we talked about. And then we have a number one who says, I want the experts and the business, right? The business is a one-time fee of $100. So your first month will be $249, and every month after that, you only pay for the experts at $149. The $149 is what keeps you in business, right? So now you have a home-based business, and you can make it self-fund itself. So if you're looking at the power of ROI, this business can be infinite returns for you and your family. So if you were invited out by somebody, you get back with that person and let them know, hey, I am a one or number two. And they'll actually help you follow through any steps you need to get enrolled and get working with our experts. I thank y'all for coming out. I am Ajaie Albert, your innovative cash flow creator.